Journalism was in my family a little bit. My dad is a correspondent for CBS, so it was in the air. I started at MSNBC as a producer and then sort of weaseled my way onto the air. I went from there to Morning Joe, and then I run across the street at about 8 o'clock every morning to do the Today Show. I'm Willie Geist, and these are my 10 essentials. I love this Baxter of California shave balm. I'm gonna be real honest with you. If they'd let me eat this, I would eat this stuff. It's really good, it's not oily, and it's not overwhelming. I heard you like Mr. GQ Smooth now. When I'm not at work, or especially on the weekend, this is kind of what it looks like. This is a ratty, old Derek Jeter t-shirt, which doesn't just have a hole in the back of it, it's got air conditioning. It's this I picked up in London at the Summer Olympics, some official Team USA gear. Pair of jeans here, old reliables, basically throw on the same ones every weekend. I love these Cole Haan shoes, they're called Lunar Grands. They look like a buck, but they feel like a sneaker when you walk in them. It's a good weekend shoe. This is Skippy Extra Crunchy Super Chunk Peanut Butter. You just go right to town. Now what you've done there, it's a healthy meal. You've lost the bread, so you're not getting the carbs in the sandwich. And by the way, don't go for the low-fat stuff. You can taste the difference. It's not worth it. We're all gonna die eventually anyway. I love a chocolate chip cookie, and I love no chocolate chip cookie more than Helen's Kitchen out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I don't know if you can see in the front, just a couple grains there of sea salt. That makes all the difference in the world. I love these sunglasses. They're called Warby Parker. I'm a sucker for these American stories. It was 4 buddies who decided that sunglasses cost too much. They thought it was ridiculous. So they got together, they made sunglasses that cost under $100, and they don't look bad either. Warby Parker. I wear a dress shirt every single day to work on television, like the one I'm wearing now. The company is called Leadberry, and they make shirts that actually fit you. They're not tailored shirts, but they feel like they are. This is the part where I pretend I take the subway. Living in New York City, you cannot live without this. This is the Metro card for the subway. It's the best, it's the fastest, it's the quickest, it's the most interesting way to get anywhere in New York City. One of the highlights of every day for me is the dance party we have in our apartment at about 6 o'clock. We just crank up the Bose speakers, get out the iTunes, and throw down with a 5- and 3-year-old dance party. I have 2 kids who run around furiously. A lot of times they fall down, hit their face on the side of the dining room table, but they get right back up because they hear the smooth, smooth sounds of LMFAO coming through our speakers. This one's pretty self-explanatory, Visine. The problem is you kind of get addicted to it, so it looks like I'm a Visine customer for life. When you have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, this becomes a big essential in your life. Good Kentucky bourbon. This is Maker's Mark I have, but you can go a lot of directions. Any variety of Kentucky bourbon, the good stuff. It helps life go down a little bit smoother. Thanks for feigning interest. Your big takeaway? I'm a guy who eats Skippy peanut butter out of the jar and chases it down with straight whiskey. My drink is a good bourbon on the rocks with a little splash of ginger ale up top. What's your drink of choice? You can leave comments below here or tweet us at #GQ10.